So the great thing about books is that they can serve so many purposes in our children's lives. They tell stories, they can teach them about science or math, but they can also be a great way to start a conversation about life lessons. And I think that some of these books are some really great books for doing just that. So the first one I want to show you is Too Many Tomatoes. This is a really sweet book with beautiful illustrations about a little boy and his grandparents who have grown and harvested tomatoes and have an abundance to share with others. They take them to the farmer's market first, and then after that, they share them with so many people throughout their community. So this is a great book to talk to your children about sharing or gardening. The second book I want to show you is Bluebell Blues. This is a great book for talking to your children about emotions. In this book, Whale has lots of ups and downs because his bicycle is just not working the way that he wants it to, or the way that he imagined it would. Which makes it very easy to talk to your children about the fact that life is not always going to go the way that they want it to, but that is okay. In the end, he finds out that his bike is indeed not a bike, and he's okay with that, and everything turns out just fine. This book is called Jessica's Box, and it's a really beautiful story about a little girl who goes to school. And here she is the night before she goes to school, nervous, just like all children are before their first day of school. And she tries all kinds of different things to make friends. She brings different things in her box to try to make friends. And things don't always go as planned. Sometimes not all of the children are nice to her, and sometimes they don't respond like she was hoping that they would. But in the end, she finds out that she is what's really special, and she does make a really great friend. It's a really sweet story. The next one I want to show you is Double Trouble for Anna Hibiscus. Anna Hibiscus is a character in some of our chapter books as well as some of our other storybooks. And she's a little girl in Africa, and in this book, Anna's mommy has twins. And it's all about the joys and struggles that come along with becoming a big sister and sharing her family and her friends with her new siblings. And it's a very honest depiction of how that goes, but in the end, of course, she falls in love with her new family's additions. Very, very perfect book for talking to your children about adding new siblings to your family. Now this is Jonathan James and the What If Monster. This is a very popular book, and there's a good reason for that. It is about the what if monster that we all have that is always trying to convince us of all of the reasons why we should not try new things, new foods, new experiences, and why it's so scary. But in this book, Jonathan James confronts the what if monster, and he tells him that he's not okay with that because things could turn out beautifully, and he is willing to take that risk. So it's a great book to talk to your children about willing to be a little more adventurous and try new things. And we also have a little plush what if monster as well. And last but not least, I wanted to share with you one of my absolute favorite titles, and that is A Tale of Two Beasts. This is a really cute book that has the same story told from two different perspectives. The first time it is told from the perspective of this little girl who is rescuing this creature from the deep, dark woods. And then the same story is told from the perspective of the creature who was abducted from his tree in the deep, dark woods. And they end up becoming friends, but it's a great way to talk to your children about different perspectives. I hope that gives you some great ideas of books that you can use to talk to your children about life lessons, and I hope that you enjoy those together. Thanks so much.